Today we're back with the MGC and it's a glorious day, and just as well because this car hasn't been on the road since 1978, 48 years ago. Today we're following the journey to have the engine refitted. You're watching Down at the Barns. Simon and Barry carefully steer the MGC off the drive for the first time and line it up ready to go on the low loader. They winch the car in position, making sure everything is secure for the journey. So, with the MGC securely in place, it's up the A12, heading off to Colne Classics. But Barry heads off in a different direction. He has to pick up the engine from Mike Lohman. He's been working on the engine for over 2 years, and it hasn't always been plain sailing. As Mike explains,
it's mainly cam timing. Although the dots on the gears do line up, the cam position, because it's only a production engine, has a fair amount of leeway on it. And after checking it with the degree wheel and checking it with DTIs on the valves, we found out it's at least 30 degrees retarded.
Wow.
So what we're the only way to really cure this is, without having an adjustable pulley, is just make an offset key, and then we can move it round a little bit and then recheck it. Right, we've got the MGC engine in our little test frame. It's all piped up and ready. But before we do anything, on lots of engines, including the MG engine, you can actually drive the oil pump if you remove the distributor and work the drive. We've looped out the oil cooler, we've filled up with oil, and now we can drive. And remember, the oil pump goes anti-clockwise. So as you can see, it's coming out of all the rockers nicely, so that we know even before we start it up, we've got oil round everywhere, including the rocker gear, so we haven't got to start up a dry engine.
so here we are, picking up the engine. Barry, how do you feel at this point?
Oh, excited.
It's rather impressive, isn't it?
It is.
Very excited. Did you think this moment was going to come, did you?
It took a long while,
You
but
pinched
we're there
yourself
now.
today.
So,
Yeah. So we're off now to have the engine fitted.
yeah, Clacton.
Off to Clacton.
Yeah, Colne Classics, who specialise in MGCs and
Yeah.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
So, yeah, get it down there, get it in, get it on the road.
Yeah. It's
Away
quite an
from
impressive sight, isn't it?
It is, you know, thanks to Mike and his great work. Let's get it in there now, and we should be okay.
Get on this next part of its journey.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
Yeah, those other ones, they weren't really nice.
a few years old.
Yeah.
15.
Well, here we are at Colne Classics. The car's arrived on the trailer. It's all about getting that engine off the back now that Barry's picked up. And the work begins. And hopefully, very soon, we'll be driving it back home. And Barry, for the first time in a very long while, will see his dream come true of driving the MGC. So we thought you might like to see the engine going in, courtesy of Colne Classics and their time lapse. Don't forget to subscribe to Down at the Barns and become part of our classic car community. We'll catch up with Barry driving the car home once the engine's in, but for the meantime, make sure you watch this video and see how the story began.